Hi folks, I hope you're keeping well. My name's Kieran Nolan. Thank you very much for choosing my project Video Games That Don't Exist as a finalist for this exhibition. I really appreciate the opportunity, and during this short presentation I'm going to talk about the concept and inspiration behind this work. So I live in Ireland in a small town called Virginia, and I work in a slightly bigger town called Dundalk. And every day I commute between these two places. I spend about 3 hours probably driving my car, and it's the type of things I just see on this daily journey through this environment that have inspired a lot of what you see in the Video Games That Don't Exist project. So I drive along these narrow roads past fields full of farm animals, through small towns, and I'll see tractors and other types of farm machinery out in the roads. I'll also pass by pedestrians who are wearing high visibility jackets so that they can be safe and seen as they enjoy their daily walk. And also, for some reason, quite a lot of white vans. So these are tradespeople going about their daily commute back and forth between the different work that they're doing. So these are ordinary, everyday scenes, people, environments, objects, but I wanted to be able to take this and incorporate it into a work which combined the ordinary with kind of a more fantastical element. So that is a part of what Video Games That Don't Exist is about, but a major part. Another aspect of inspiration for this work was the area of Machinima itself. So Machinima, the name is based on machine and cinema combined. So this area has been around since the 1990s, and it was the first widely known work of Machinima was Diary of a Camper, which was made in 1996 using the Quake game engine by United Ranger Films. So it didn't use video footage as we know it. It wasn't a screen recording, but rather a recording in a text file of all the types of actions that could be performed in the game, and then these are played back through the engine, and they managed to tell a story through it. So that's where it all started. What I've attempted to do with this work is to combine Machinima with AI. So instead of using a game engine to directly create these 3D game environments, I'm having the AI call upon its own database, its own repository of data that is scraped from thousands and thousands of hours of gameplay footage from the internet, and it uses this along with the commands that are inputted and its own hallucinations that glitch everything out to create these 3D gameplay style environments that look like games, but there never were games to begin with. I started the work back in January 2025, and it just began as a test. The first one was a little Street Fighter or Tekken style gameplay video of 5 seconds, and I would post these on social media and kept doing so, and over time it kind of grew in complexity and people began to notice as well. And eventually I got to 12 videos, and these were all combined together with some extra footage for an introduction and a conclusion into the 7.5 minute Video Games That Don't Exist piece. First video was this. So basically what we can see here is a type of Street Fighter 3D style game. Toyota vans are very popular over here because we drive on the same side of the road in Ireland, so there are a lot of imports. And yeah, we've got the characters wearing their high visibility jackets, so these could be the guys who drive the vans that I pass by every day. I found that the high visibility jackets are actually a good way as well of keeping things consistent between scenes. Also, the animal head masks help keep character designs consistent, and also a nod to the different farm animals that I pass by along the road every day. This one's a little odd and different because what happens is the character is thrown out of the frame, but the camera stays where it is. Next one was more of a free roaming type. I wanted something that was more like Grand Theft Auto. So we've got the same kind of characters, but in a type of pseudo low polygon style. Inspired also in part by Sega's Virtua Fighter. So this one uses a cart because everybody loves kart games, and we can see some really interesting glitches here. And what happened was they started morphing, which was the AI at work. This wasn't me. That evolved into dancing, so now we've got a full-on dance arm set. While I was generating those earlier clips, the AI hallucinated in YouTubers, which I hadn't asked for. But this is a symptom of the way that the AI works. Normal physics rules are broken in this fake game world, but to amusing effect. Breakdancing was also another inspiration. Take the dance moves a little bit further and see how complex they could be. Also, I quite like the way Tekken looks. We've also got YouTubers who are introducing and bookending the scenes. I find it very kind of hypnotic to watch. This is gridlock hell. As I'm driving along, you think about, I need to do my 10,000 steps today. And I thought the end result looked kind of like this character, the Guyver Bio Booster Armor. This was actually inspired by some friends of mine from Hawaii. So they saw a rooster at the supermarket, and I made this short piece about a rooster who is stuck in a parallel dimension before escaping the yard. In this one, the non-player characters get their own computers and hack the game from within. Sora's text is always garbled. It doesn't make any sense at all. And I want to see, could I make text art? So this is a direct inspiration from the area of net art. Just one more slide to show you. So I just want to say arigato gozaimasu, and thank you so much for your time, and have a great day. Thank you.